Hare Mare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Mare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Mare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Mare
Hare
Rama Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Mare
Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Mare
Hare
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Mare
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Mare
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram
Mare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Am I audible?
yes, Prabhuji, please start.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Now all of you please unmute and chant with me. If I unmute, then it will be reflecting. Okay. Now am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. All of you please unmute and let us chant the Dhanvantari mantra once for Guru Maharaj's health, and then we will start. Dhanvantara Murtaye Amrita Kalasa Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya
Trailokyanadhaya
Sri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Sri Mahavishnave Namaha.
So this is a special Dhanvantari mantra to be chanted by the disciples of His Holiness Srila Jayapada Swami Guru Maharaj from 14th of this month till 5th March. Hope all of you are chanting, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
This we have to chant 108 times, and then we do the second 4 parikrama of Tulsi Maharani and offer for his health. So this is our Vapu Seva apart from maintaining our four regulative principles strictly. So wish you all a very blissful Nityananda Trayodasi, which we will be celebrating on 22nd here in Sridhar Mayapur. Now, of course, I'm in Ahmedabad, but I'll be reaching Mayapur on 21st night, so that on Nityananda Trayodasi, I'll be in Sridhar Mayapur.
Yeah.
So, Nityananda Prabhu, he is Sakshat Balram, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anya, Balaram Hoilo Nitai. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than combined form of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. And Nityananda Prabhu is Sakshat Balaram. And Nityananda Prabhu's mercy deliverer is our Jayapata Goswami Guru Maharaj. So we call in the Pranam mantra Nithaya Kripa Pradayine. So this is such a wonderful, auspicious moments of Nityananda Trayodasi mood. And Nityananda Prabhu is the real savior of the whole world, because even Lord Chaitanya, though he came to give unlimited mercy, but as Krishna, he cannot tolerate offenses to Vaishnava. This is very naturally imbibed in him. But Nityananda Prabhu, though he is the Guru of Adi Guru of all the Gurus, of all Parampara, we have 4 Sambradaya, 4 Vaishnava Sambradaya. So amongst 4 Vaishnava Sambradaya, this Brahma, Madhva, Gautiya Vaishnava Sambradaya, wherein the essence of all other 3 Sambradaya has been imbibed. That is why Srila Prabhupada is founder Acharya, and we have got all the essence of all the other 3 Sambradayas also included in our process of Bhakti Yoga. That is the reason it is said, there was never another Acharya Parampara or an incarnation or this thing who has ever given this, what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu has given to us. So, Nityananda Prabhu, his parents are Arai Auja and Padmavati, and he was, during his childhood itself, Nityananda Prabhu was so affectionate to all the villagers, and they love Nityananda Prabhu more than their own children. That much affection was natural for all of them. Then what to speak of his parents? So there was 2 childhood pastimes we will start with in order to remember the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. How much he is mad at love of Krishna. Nobody can excel him. And the beauty of the way he distributes the love is 100% what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has imagined. And he has actually done that without discrimination as to who is qualified and who is unqualified. For example, when Madai broke his head and it was bleeding, he was bleeding. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not tolerate. But you know what Nityananda Prabhu told to Jagai and Madai? He said, what do you think? Just because you hurt me and you caused me to bleed, I will not give you Krishna Prem? You will get it. This is the mercy, beyond any extreme. He has distributed this mercy and love of Godhead to one and all in all direction, and is the perfect Adi Guru of all the Gurus. We can see so many representative of Nityananda Prabhu in our ISKCON. And our Jayapadasam Guru Maharaj is, Jita Jata example, live example, who is always 24 hours imbibing in Lord Chaitanya's mood and distributing Nityananda Prabhu's mercy to one and all, without any consideration, without any his bodily comfort, discomfort, nothing. Doctors are asking him not to travel. The health committee is stopping him from travel, but he is non-stoppable because he has come for a purpose, and the purpose is to freely distribute Sri Nityananda Prabhu's mercy all over the world by unlimited preaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's glories without any discrimination, either by direction or caste, creed, or gender, or country, or any geological restriction or anything. So Nityananda Prabhu, he was so merciful. During his childhood, there are very wonderful pastimes. So 1 or 2 we will try to remember. in one of the pastime, you know that from childhood, Nityananda Prabhu was always missing Krishna, Kannai. And then, so he was organizing his friends for a drama of Ramayana. So in the Ramayana, he took the role of Lakshmana because he is Lakshmana. So he don't need to act. He knows what he did. Nityananda Prabhu is nobody but Lakshmana in the Ramayana. So he took the role of his own role, Lakshmana. And someone played the role of Hanuman. Someone played the role of Ram. In this way, they were enacting. But before starting that particular episode of the drama, he told all the friends, see, there is a possibility that something may go wrong, but you should never stop this drama at any cost. Please continue. Let anything go wrong. Don't bother, but continue the drama. So this warning he has given because he himself was not aware of what's going to happen, because he just throws himself into the mood. You know, he's Avaduta Siromani. So what happened was he was playing the role of a Lakshmana, and when that, what is his name? Megnath was to shoot the arrow, and Lakshmana was to be unconscious. So in that stage, Nityananda became fainted. So that was a drama, and the person who was playing the role of Megnath, Indrajit, he shot an arrow, which is a play arrow. But then Nityananda Prabhu was Lakshman, and he was into full mood of Lakshman, 100% mood of Lakshman, and he just, fainted. As soon as Nitai fainted, everybody started fearful and they started crying. They called, oh, Nityananda, get up, get up, get up. Everybody has forgotten the warning that he has given that they should continue the drama because they panicked. Beloved Nitai, he is just fallen unconscious. How do you think of playing a drama role there? It was impossible for anybody. They could not even remember the warning statements. And they were all crying and they called here and there what to do, what to do. Then by the arrangement of the Lord, the sadhu has come there one. And he said, now what happened? What happened? And all the villagers also got together. Everybody started crying. Everybody was trying in their own way to bring Nityananda Prabhu to consciousness. But they didn't know what's going on, why Nitai has fallen unconscious. And that sadhu was asking, why, what happened? Then they all narrated the story, see, this was going on. And then when he shot the arrow, see, this the arrow, it's only paper arrow, like it's not going to hurt. But as soon as his arrow was shot, he fainted. And he's really unconscious. We don't know what happened. We don't know what to do. Everybody crying. Then the sadhu, he was able to understand the situation. And then he said, okay, now what is the next scene? What is the next scene? So they said the next scene is Hanuman is supposed to go and bring the Jadimuti from Himalayas or some mountain he has to bring, and we have to put that, and then Nitai will come out. Okay, please do it. Get up. Where is Hanuman? Who is playing the role of Hanuman? Send him immediately. Go. Continue your drama. That sadhu has very perfectly understood the situation. And then on the guidance of the sadhu, they again started continuing the drama while others are crying. And the Hanuman has got a Jadimuti, and they bought and they just sprinkled some water in the name of Jadimuti. And Nitai has come back to consciousness. Everybody was jumping. Wow, Nitai is back. So this was the trance mood of Nityananda Prabhu even when he was in childhood itself. He was so much meditating on Krishna. And whatever role he plays so perfectly. And it was not like a drama for him. He was, of course, the Lakshmana himself, and he naturally, took the role. And it was so amazing. That was one of the childhood pastimes. Another childhood pastimes I can remember is once what happened where Nitai, along with all his friends, were used to go for play. And adjacent to his house, there is a road going inside the forest, and all the parents of all the kids have warned that nobody will go there because there is a huge snake with a lot of venomous, poisonous snake, and anybody goes, they don't come back. They're killed by the snake. So please, nobody will go there. So children there, they don't go. One day, Nityananda Prabhu, small boy, so he was thinking that, hey, why don't we go to that forest today? So the colleague said, no, Nitai, please don't. This risk we cannot take.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you got muted. Please unmute. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you got muted. Please unmute yourself. Hare Krishna. Please unmute, Prabhuji. Please unmute. Please unmute, Prabhuji. You are got muted. Please unmute, Prabhuji.
So, Nityananda Prabhu, he went inside, and few boys, of course, accompanied him, 1 or 2 friends. And when we went inside in the huge tree, the hiss sound was coming. Then there was a huge snake. It has come out, and it took its huge hood and making a lot of noise and making very fearful situation. And the friends who came with Nitai, they all stayed long behind. No, Nitai, don't go. But Nityananda Prabhu, he went ahead. Oh my God. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, Nitai went, and then the huge snake has taken a big, what we call as the hood. It has expanded its hood and making fearsome. Then, you know what Nityananda Prabhu did? His head has changed into 5-headed hood. He is Seshanag. So he has appeared as a Seshanag in front of the big snake. And then the snake has subdued itself. Oh my God, my master has come. So he has surrendered totally. And then then Nityananda Prabhu asked, who are you? Why are you troubling all the boys here? Why are you not allowing any human being? It is their area. They should come and go. Why you are not allowing them? So then the snake told its story that, during the Mahabharata, the Karna was to release an arrow to kill Arjuna. So in that arrow, I was fixed by the whoever is leader, so Naga leader. And then I was fixed on that. I was supposed to go and bite Arjuna. But at that time, what happened? Krishna saved Arjuna, and the arrow straight away came off. And then I come and I struck here. So from that day, I am stuck up here. I am waiting here. I am starving, and people are throwing stones. I am very well suffering. So please, you are my master. You protect me. And then Nityananda Prabhu said, sorry. And Nityananda Prabhu said, okay, you do one thing, don't make fearful noise and don't scare the boys. What you can do is, you can stay here, come. And I will make arrangement for your survival. People will come and give milk and everything. So you can survive here, no problem. And he has removed one of his, the jewel from one of his ears, and he gave it to that particular snake so that it can, live peacefully and safely. So this is another wonderful pastime. And then he said that also after this, so that snake would get liberated. Sorry. I think it is okay. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji. Please continue.
Okay. So, like that, there are many, blissful pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu. And as he grew, he was always in Krishna conscious. When he was still not fully grown young man, he was still small boy. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's elder brother, Vishwarupa, who took sannyas, left Sachimata and Jagannath Misra, and he took sannyas. Now, this sannyasi, after sannyasi, his name has changed to something else, not Vishwarupa. This sannyasi has come to Adai Auja's house one day as a sage, sannyasi sage. And Adai Oja has welcomed him, given a raised seat, washed his horse's feet, offered him good garlands, did worship, and then offered him food, prasadam, everything. And after that, when the Adai Oja was asking, okay, you have visited our house and made our house very sacred, please bless us and our son especially. What can I do? How can I serve you? So at that time, that sannyasi told, your son, what is his name? Nitai, you send him with me. So it was such a shock for the Adayoja and Padmavati that they could not even tolerate to hear this. Getting separation from Nityananda Prabhu is, it is actually impossible only. There is no alternative to that. So it's totally impossible. So what happened was, they said, please ask for anything, take my life, but don't ask for this. But Adai Auja has already promised that, okay, whatever the sadhu asked, he would give. And Padmavati could not tolerate it. But somehow they have to be left with Nitai. And Nitai, he went with the sannyasi for pilgrimage tour, that age itself. So visited all the many pilgrimages, and here Nityananda Prabhu's parents, Padmavati and Adai Auja, they could not tolerate the separation, Vipralamba, separation. So they gave up their body because of intolerable separation of their son, Nityananda Prabhu. And Nitai, he was roaming around with the sadhu, and then he visited all the pilgrimage places. And Nityananda Prabhu knows that this is Vishwarupa, the elder brother of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than same Nityananda Prabhu's Amsa only. So in one of the pilgrimage, then he wound up his pastime, and Nityananda Prabhu then became alone, and he started roaming around alone as a Avaduta. And then he went, and in search of Krishna, he went to Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, he was searching and searching and searching. And what happened? He finally reached Radhakund. So in Radhakund, there is a Nityananda Baitak also. When you go to Vrindavan, you can see that. So in the Nityananda Baitak, he used to take some rest. And then there he was crying and crying, going to Radhakund and Shamakund and seeing. And then he was crying that, where is Kanai? Where is Kanai? I am Balai. So I am Balram, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? So those people, the Brajavasis, they told Nityananda Prabhu that, oh Balai, if you are Balai, you should know where is Kanai. Because the Kanai is now as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is in Mayapur. He is not in Vrindavan now. And if you are Balai, you should know that. As soon as he heard that, he started running towards Mayapur from that. And he came all the way to Sridhar Mayapur, where he stayed at the Nandanacharya's house. As soon as he entered Nandanacharya's house, which is near to our ISKCON temple in Mayapur, and during our every year Gaurav Purnima Parikrama, we before Parikrama, one day before Parikrama, Adivas, we go to the Janamasthan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is Yoga Pit, and there all our gurus, sannyasis, everybody come, and a huge Parikrama crowd comes, and wonderful ecstatic pastimes and kirtan. We hear about the childhood pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there. And after that, from there we come, the next day morning, we go to this Nandanacharya's house first. Because Nandanacharya's house is the first place where Gaur Nitai met each other. So on that day, when Nityananda Prabhu arrived in Nandanacharya's house, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was feeling very agitated that too. He's feeling very ecstasy. So he was telling Namacharya, Haridas Thakur, and Advaita Acharya, then who else? Srivas Thakur, everybody. Hey, somebody has come. Somebody has come here in Mayapur. Is any Brahmana's house, some sadhu, some avaduta, somebody has come? So he was asking each one of them. They said, no, nobody came to my house. Nobody came to my house. Nobody came to my house. No, 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 no. Somebody has come. Please go and search. My brother has come, it seems. Go and search. So everybody went and searched all over Mayapur and they all came back. They said, no, nobody has come to Mayapur because if anybody comes, we all will come to know always. And such a personality you are telling, if they come, definitely we all will come to know. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, 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 come, I will take you. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was naturally attracted where Nityananda Prabhu resided. He took all of them doing a wonderful Sankirtana and then they came to Nandanacharya's house. So as soon as Nandanacharya's house he entered, Nitai was just coming out from there. And when Nityananda Prabhu saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their Milan, first time was so ecstatic that they both embraced each other, Nitai, Nimai, like that. And then they just fall and rolled on the ground. And Nityananda Prabhu, he fainted in ecstasy. And then after some time, when he comes back to his consciousness, again, they both will cry and roll on the ground. And again, Nityananda Prabhu will faint. So in this way, the devotees, Rivas and Advaita Acharya, all of them, they didn't understand what is going on. This is a very, very ecstatic pastimes between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and very intimate friend of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We don't know what is going on. So, but everybody simply say, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, and they're jumping with them and dancing. So they couldn't understand. And later, everything was explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Savodita ceremony is none other than our Nityananda Prabhu and who is our Balram. And then Nityananda Prabhu stayed in Srivas Thakur's house and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu loved the way Srivas Thakur has taken care of Nityananda Prabhu. And even Srivas Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling Srivas Thakur, yes, Srivas, do you know whom are you making stay in your house? We don't know what caste he belongs to, what creed he belongs to. He's not a Brahmana, he's Avaduta. We don't know who is Kula Kotra, nothing we know. And you are feeding him. What will happen to your this culture, Brahmana culture and all these things? You are creating very tough time for you. So Srivas Thakur said that for treating this Avaduta Nityananda in my house, keeping in my house, any big calamity comes, I don't care. I only care for Nityananda Prabhu. So these wordings were so affectionate word that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu loves Srivas Thakur because of the way he understood and taking care of Nityananda Prabhu. So that after that, there are wonderful, wonderful ecstatic pastimes after Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu met. Which includes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sannyasa and so many things. Nityananda Prabhu tricked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after he took sannyasa while coming back and brought him back to Shandipura. And then he gave darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his mother and all others there. So in this way, Nityananda Prabhu is playing a lot of tricking. He is always in the ecstasy of, prema. And he was moving around. One day what happened, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking to Nitai. Nitai, do you know, in Krishna Lila, in our previous pastime, do you remember we have been playing the hide and seek game? So Nitai said, oh yeah, what happened to that? So Gauranga said, Nitai, you know, Sridham, he was hiding and I was supposed to find him. But for some urgency, my mother, Yashoda Mai, took me away and we have not found him. And he's still there only in hidden place. Can you please go and bring him? Just see the fun, see the pastime. In Krishna Lila, the hide and seek came and Sridham hidden. And Krishna was supposed to find him. He didn't find and he left home. And still he is there hiding, waiting for Krishna to come and find him. Yuga has passed. Okay. Dwapara Yuga finished. Krishna wound up his pastime. And now Gaurnita has come. And then Gauranga was telling Nityananda Prabhu, please go and bring him. Then Nityananda Prabhu, is it? Sridham is there still. Okay, I will go and bring. So Nityananda Prabhu went to Govardhan, the Vrindavan. They used to, circumnavigate Govardhan.
Hare Krishna, but you were not able to hear you. You are on mute. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. We are not able to hear you. You are in the mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. Internet is little unstable, so I keep switching over the devices. Okay, so what happened was Nityananda Prabhu, he went and he called out for the Sridham. And Sridham, by hearing the voice of Nityananda Prabhu, he came out from the cave. When he came out, he was so huge because Dwapara Yuga, they were very tall and huge. And Nityananda Prabhu was so small. And Nityananda Prabhu was looking like this at Sridham. And then he says, "Hey Sridham, it is me. I am Balram, but this is now Kali Yuga. So in this Kali Yuga, I came as Nityananda and Kadaya, Krishna has come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He only told me to take you there. Come, let us go. So Sridham was shocked. Sridham was shocked and he said, how it is possible? Come on, you are Balram. You are so small, tiny. How can you be Balram? I don't believe. Who are you? So he said, hey, Sridham, I am Balai. I am Balram. Why don't you understand? Come, we'll go. No. I cannot understand this. If you are Balram, you should be so huge like me. How you are like this? No, in Kali Yuga, everybody is shortened. This is the Kali Yuga's this thing. So everybody is shortened, so we are also appearing short. So you please come. Then Sridham, he did not agree. No, I won't agree. You cannot be Balram. Balram is not so small. Then Nityananda Prabhu thought, okay, I will prove I am Balram. Tell me what I should do. Then Sridham said, you know, if you are Balram, you should know that every day we used to run surrounding Govardhanagiri. We both a competition, running competition, and always you win. If Balram is there, Balram will win. I never won him. So if you are telling you are Balram, now let us race. And if you win, then I agree that you are Balram. Because only Balram can win me. Nobody else can win me. This is the only way you can prove you are Balram. So Nityananda Prabhu said, okay, come on, let's run. So they both ran. You know that Nityananda Prabhu, how fast he ran. And then finally they go, Nityananda Prabhu has successfully won the Sridham. And Sridham so huge a body and he can, steps very long and Govardhana has become small. Still, Sridham has failed and Nityananda Prabhu has won. Then Sridham said, I agree, you are Balram. Because nobody other than Balram can win. Then how can I come? Why everybody is very small here. Then Nityananda Prabhu said, don't worry. You just bow down, I will make you small. So when he bowed down, he put his hand on his head and suppressed and made the Sridham into small to equal to his size. And then they both were ecstatically going to Mayapur to meet our Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in Chaitanya Leela, who is that personality? Abhiram Das Thakur. Ki jai. So Abhiram Das Thakur is that person. He has not reappeared with the same body from Krishna Leela. He has come and connected to the Gaur Leela by Nityananda Prabhu. So it's very, very wonderful. And Abhiram Das Thakur has a stick. That stick, anybody touches, they become Krishna conscious immediately. He beats anybody, immediately they become Krishna conscious. And sometimes he comes on the tiger. Sometimes this village people will, fear and run. And he'll say, no, chant Hare Krishna. Otherwise, your fear only will be with you. So in this way, he used to preach very boldly, Abhiram Das Thakur. A very wonderful pastime with Nityananda Prabhu for Abhiram Das Thakur. So like that, there are many pastimes. And then Nityananda Prabhu, once what happened, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Nityananda Prabhu in Puri. Initially, he said, you all don't need to come every year to see me from Mayapur. You stay there in Bengal and preach. I will take care of the Rath Yatra. But everybody could not tolerate staying away from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they come every year. So Nityananda Prabhu said, no problem, chalo, let's go this year also. So they went to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Nitai, Do you know the purpose why we came? Nityananda Prabhu said, yeah. So we have to give the Krishna Prem to everyone and liberate everyone into the devotional service. We have to teach them devotional service to Krishna. He said, no, that's not all okay. You know, the reason we have come here mainly is there are 4 classes of men for whom there is no mercy in the Shastra or in any Guru or Sadhu. They are condemned. So they will not be given mercy at all. But in this incarnation, we have to liberate even that 4 classes. So we read in Bhagavad Gita 4 classes of men who comes to bhakti for their requirement and 4 classes men who does not come. But here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking another 4 class which neither falls in the Dushkrutino nor it is falling under pious people. It is not falling in any category of the Shastra at all. That kind of 4 people. So that 4 people are, one is fallen, another is low born, and third is foolish, and the 4th is always in trouble, miseries, is always in the suffering. So these are all the 4 symptoms of the person for whom deliverance is not possible in any Vedic literature, nor any Guru or Parampara can save them. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling Nitai, you can save them. So we have come to even rescue them. So you go back to West Bengal, I am going to South India. And when you go to West Bengal, you save all of them. This 4 tried. So anybody who recognizes oneself with these 4 symptoms, that I am low born, I am foolish, I am in suffering, I am suffering, and I am fallen. These 4, if anyone agrees, they get Nityananda Prabhu mercy immediately. Guru Maharaj will give it. Guru Maharaj otherwise also giving, but you can receive it if you consider yourself in this 4 category. But how can we consider ourselves in this 4 category? Yeah, it's not just for the sake of I want Nityananda Prabhu. So I am fallen. So I am Dukito, means I am suffering. I am low born and I am foolish. Like that, if you say, you will not get. You have to really understand that, yes, you are really that. So then we will get the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. And the moment you get Nityananda Prabhu mercy, your Krishna Prem is 100% guaranteed. And you can live in ecstatic when you are living in the same body itself. So Nityananda Prabhu was giving the mercy like that unlimitedly in all direction. In whichever direction he sees, all the people, they became very ecstatic automatically. These 4 classes of people especially, they become so ecstatic, they are triggered and they are agitated by the Krishna Prem, and they started uprooting the big tree and the dancing, and they climbed on the tree and they danced on the leaves of the tree. You see the, what is that Shakti that they had by Nityananda Prabhu's glance alone. And Nityananda Prabhu glances in all directions like this to as far as it is possible. Whether the people living in it will see Nityananda Prabhu or not, doesn't matter. When Nityananda Prabhu's drishti has touched anywhere, even small child was uprooting big tree and dancing in ecstasy. So this was a strange scene that the world has never, witnessed this before. So such a wonderful ecstatic, Avaduta was dancing with the devotees and going on like that. And he went to Panihati in this way. Now, these 4 classes of people, how we will ensure that, yes, I am fallen, I am this. So first we will take it as a patita, fallen, so that we will get 25% of the Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. So how we are fallen? Fallen means breaking 4 regulative principle. That is called fallen. So if you have broken the 4 regulative principle before coming to Krishna consciousness, at least. Maybe after becoming Krishna consciousness, we don't break. But before coming to Krishna consciousness, were you following 4 regulative principles? Or you broke any one of them, knowingly or unknowingly? That means you are fallen. So here we are qualified. If we know that, yes, I am fallen, because of that, I get 25% mercy for sure. Okay. And the next 25% we will see low born. Okay. So if anybody says that you are untouchable, you are low born, we get angry. Huh? Oh, I am from Brahmana family, I am this family, you know, I am Singhania, I am Yadav, I am Brahmana, I am Kshatriya, I am Vaishya, I am this and I am that. So like that. And we have to understand that we are low born. How we are low born? So Vyasadeva has certified Khalo Shudra Sambhava. Anybody in Kali Yuga taking birth is as a low born Shudra. Shudra is called low born. Sri is through the Divya Bandhu Nam. So Shudra is called low born and even lower than Shudra. So Vyasadeva said, anybody, Kalo Shudra Sambhava. In Kali Yuga, everybody is born Shudra. Nobody born Brahmana or anything. So if you have taken birth in Kali Yuga, if you accept that, then we accept that, yes, I am low born. So if you agree this to the core of your heart, you get 50% mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. And then the third thing is that Murka. Murka means foolish. I am scientist, I am this, I am engineer, I am architect, I am lawyer, I am CA. All these things you leave. First, you have to understand you are a fool. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself has told in front of Prakashananda Saraswati that my spiritual master told me I am a fool, because Prakashananda Saraswati is a Mayavadi sannyasi leader, and he was asking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that you are a sannyasi. In our cult, you have taken sannyasi from the Bharati, and then why you want to simply dance in the street chanting some names? Why you are not reading the Vedanta? Sannyasis are supposed to read the Vedantas. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, you are right. Sannyasis are supposed to read the Vedanta. But my spiritual master told me I am a fool. I cannot understand Veda. So simply I should chant and dance. And in the chanting and dancing, I am feeling so much of ecstasy. So in this way, he has very nicely, the humbleness is the qualification for preaching. And so he took such a humble portion that as soon as he went there, he did not sit amongst them. He sat where they washed their feet. So that time only the sannyasis were very moved. Oh my God, how this person is coming and sitting where we are washing our feet? He is a sannyasi. And then after sitting there, he slowly exhibited the Brahma Jyoti from his body very lightly. And this Mayavadi sannyasi is naturally attracted to Brahma Jyoti. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started glowing a little bit, immediately the Prakashananda Saraswati, leader of sannyasi, he stood up. Everybody stood up. And he came and he took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by hand. Please, please don't sit here. This is a very dirty place, low place. You please come and sit with us. In this way, and as soon as he touched Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his Mayavadapan is lost. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very beautifully preached that. So, so I was telling about Murka. So Murka, foolish means, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the first one to tell that we are all fools. He himself has addressed himself as a fool in front of any common people who want to speak of Mayavadi. So we are fools. How we are fools? We are fools because we are thinking we are this body. We don't even know we are not this body. This much intelligent also we don't have. Even after telling that, okay, you are not the body, you are not the body, you are not the body, still we are living on the bodily concept of life. How can you say you are an intelligent? Will an intelligent person will act as somebody rather than his original? An intelligent person may stage a drama in the stage for few minutes to take some role, but he won't leave the role, right? Here, life after life, we are living what we are not. One life full, we will act as a cat. Another life full, we will act as a dog, act as a snake, act as a demigod, act as an asura, act as a kinnara, act as a kimpurucha, act as a deva, and act as a manusha. Still, dehandra buddhi. We are in bodily concept. What foolishness more can we do, you tell me? Is there any more foolishness possible? That knowing well you are not what you think you are. And still we go on. Okay, I am the soul, I am spirit soul, I am servant of Krishna, I am not this body. But still my activities are still inclined towards my bodily sense gratification. So this is the symptom of foolishness. Because jnana is there means you will not be fool. Jnana means understanding matter, spirit, God, and the relationship between all these three. That is called jnana. And that jnana we don't have. So everybody is a fool. That we have to agree. Another important point, in front of Guru, even if you are intelligent outside, you are still a fool. Like Sanatana Goswami has told Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, people praise me. I was a minister and I am from high class. And people come with all their problem and I was giving them solution. Now I know I'm such a fool that I don't know who am I. How can I solve other problem? This is my status. Please save me. In this way, Sanatana Goswami is such a scholarly person and minister. He has come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and submitted himself as a fool. Then what is our status? So we must understand we are actually fools. And especially in front of Guru, anybody is a fool. He may be even an incarnation like Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva is a literary incarnation. He has served a lot. He has written all the Vedas, divided all the Vedas, written Upanishad, made a great work of Mahabharata. So many things. After completing all these things, he created unlimited Acharya Paramparas. So many different paramparas and different set of knowledge he has sent through different paramparas so that some knowledge will reach the citizens. In this way, he has directed everyone with the vast literature that he has written. And after completing that, he was not satisfied. Then he was meditating. I am still feeling I am undone. So he was meditating on his spiritual master. Then Narad Muni appeared. As soon as Narad Muni came, you know what did he say? He said, you see, you didn't directly propagate the value of devotional service and the glories of the Supreme Lord Krishna. That's all is your mistake. So that literature, which does not talk about Krishna's glories or about devotional service, is condemned verily. So such a great author, Vyasadeva, so intelligent. He knows all the knowledge completely, Vedanta, Sutra, everything. And he has written everything, but he felt undone. Why? Because of lack of Guru. And as soon as the Guru came, everything is falling into place. Narad Muni has advised him, you just write only one literature. That is enough to save all the misdirected civilization by your Vedas now. So one, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. Just directly propagate the glories of Krishna's pastimes and the devotional service and nothing else. So this is the instruction of Guru. So without Guru, one is a fool. So we are all, and in front of Guru, anyone is a fool. Even Vyasadeva was found to be fool in front of Narad Muni. Then what to speak of others? So we must understand that we are fools because we cannot even understand the true things that what we are. We are staging dramas. This drama is not our eternal life. Drama is temporary till the drama is over. The purpose of drama is to just play the role and come out to original life. All the actors who are acting in the cinema, do you think they leave the character? They don't leave the character. They just act and they come and they live their life. In the similar way, we took the human form of character this time. So we simply act as a human, but actually we should be living. Living means what? Being in Krishna consciousness. Chanting Hare Krishna, preaching Krishna consciousness, always taking satsang, listening and reading Srimad Bhagavatam and propagating the same. This is what our life is. That portion we live and we just, we don't come out of the stage playing the role. So that is foolishness. So we are all fools. This is the third. If you agree that yes, truly I am fool, then you get 75% of the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Jai Nithai. And then finally, we are dukkito. We are sufferers. We are suffering. I am in US. I earn this much $100. I am living very costly. I have a very nice wife and kids and home and properties and whatnot. How can I say I'm suffering? No, I'm not suffering. Okay. So if this kind of thoughts are there, we will lose 25% of mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. We are all suffering. So how to understand that, yes, I am suffering. Those who don't know they are suffering is also suffering actually. Okay. It's something like I heard in US, out of 5, 4 are going to psychiatrist. That means some psychiatrists are also going to other psychiatrists. So they don't know they're suffering, but still they will be suffering. So like that, how we are suffering? Srila Rupa Goswami has very clearly told that there are 3 types of suffering. Adhyatmika klesha, Adi Bhautika klesha, Adi Daivika klesha. It's not theory. We are experiencing that.
Hare Krishna, you are mute. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, he is using another device. Prabhuji.
It's not
He
audible.
is always in mute here.
No, R.V. Sharma is there. Prabhuji, we are not able to hear you. We are not able to hear you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, we are not able to hear you. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Yes,
Am I
Prabhuji.
audible?
Yeah, now you are audible.
Okay, sorry. And so, what I was telling, where it got cut?
4th point, Prabhuji. Misery is, even though we are in US.
Miseries, yes. So, wherever we are, got to speak of US, if you are in Swargaloka also, if you are in Mahatloka or Satyaloka also, the sufferings are there. Threefold miseries are there. So, Kleshagni is only when you take to Bhakti Yoga. Now, the question comes, our devotees, those you are all not really suffering. And how can you accept I am suffering? Because you are doing bhakti and everybody is doing bhakti. The first step, Rupa Goswami has written the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. As soon as you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, immediately Kleshagni is the first symptom of chanting Hare Krishna. Your Kleshagni means all the threefold miseries are burned to ashes and you are not in that particular suffering. Okay, but as long as one is in the Dehantara Buddhi means I am this body, kind of bodily concept of life. These sufferings are entitled to the body. So that we should accept it. So I am also suffering. In this way, you can get 100% mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. So on the Nityananda Trayodasi, you can submit yourself telling to Nityananda Prabhu, hey Nitai, I am Patito, I am Nicho, I am Murko, and I am Dukito. So that means I am low born, I am foolish, and I am fallen, and I am suffering. So these 4 points, when you tell and you pray to Lord Nityananda, immediately on the spot, you receive Nityananda Prabhu's full mercy, and our Guru Maharaj is already distributing the Nityananda Prabhu mercy, and you will be having the capacity to receive the mercy and consume the mercy and deliver others also in the own style of Nityananda Prabhu. So like that, there are unlimited pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu at every step of his life. And then there is another, how long I have time, Prabhu?
I will give some time for question answers, Prabhuji. Here.
Yeah, I would like to give the question answer session. So you will hear more about Nityananda Prabhu in more classes to come, okay, from different devotees. And there is a Nityananda book is also there in ISKCON, which also you can read. In that also wonderful pastimes are there. Above all, the beautiful narration of Nityananda Prabhu's pastimes, unlimited pastimes like Jagai Madai pastime is also there. And then you have Raghunath Goswami's pastime is there, and then there are very beautiful Brahmana thieves, dacoits pastime is very tasty pastime in Mayapur, in Padihati when Nityananda Prabhu was coming. So like that, there are so many pastimes which you can also hear from Guru Maharaj's daily lecture. In everyday lecture, he's telling some or the other pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu in the past also, and now also he's telling. So when we get to hear every day at least one Leela of Nityananda Prabhu, and that day will become totally spiritualized for us. It's very powerful to hear every day one small pastime or read one small pastime of Nityananda Prabhu. And okay, so Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Now I leave some time for the question and answer session. So please ask your questions or tell your comments or your realizations or so please go on.
Anybody has any question, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. This is Kalindi Gopikant Priya Devidasi. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. After a long time, it's been a quite long time hearing your nectarian pastimes with transcendental ecstasy. So it's not just reciting the pastime or explaining the pastime. It's going into the pastime. You imbibe that mood of entering into the pastime and taking all of us into the pastime. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you can explain what we can do on the Nityananda Trayodasi to please him, other than reading the pastime, hearing the pastime. It's like what are his favorite food items, dish items, and what are the activities that will more please him.
Nityananda Prabhu likes Mahaprasad so much. So, which is offered to Krishna or which is offered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Any variety, sauce he likes very much. And otherwise, very wonderful. He is a good eater. He enjoys eating. In Gauridas Pandit house also, he has enjoyed so much. Vasudha and Rohini was serving him. Revati was serving him, and so in that costume also we can understand. And Nityananda Prabhu can be very easily pleased if you chant Gauranga, then you will receive the Nityananda Prabhu's message so easily, because he gives his life to one who chants the Gauranga's name, and one who imbibe anybody to chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is given by Gauranga. If anybody is preaching this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then Nityananda Prabhu comes with him, and he will come and lives with him. He is such a person. You know what happened once? Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Acharya was sent out for preaching by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Every day evening there will be meeting. Lord Chaitanya will come and he will call all the Advaita Acharya, Nityananda Prabhu, Haridas Thakura, Srivas Thakura, everybody will come around. And he said, okay, tell me your experience. How many you have preached? What did you do? Then Advaita Acharya will come with complaint. This Nityananda Prabhu, I will not go with them from tomorrow. You know what he has done? I told him so many times, see, this is a very good building, nice building, very rich people are staying. That means they are very pious, so they will take to Krishna consciousness very easily. So you come there. But he is pulling me to all low-class houses. This is first complaint. And second complaint is that there is Jagai and Madai, who is the stealer. And they are doing all kind of sinful activities against the Shastra. How they will do is, they will search in the Vedic literature what not to do. And then they will say, chalo, we will do that. In this way, they have been doing very so much of sinful activities. And Nityananda Prabhu, he is telling, come, we will go there. And the Jagai Madai, they came to kill us. They almost killed us yesterday. We just came, escape by running. I don't want to go with you. So then Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, nobody will go to Jagai Madai's house. And from tomorrow, Advaita Acharya, you don't go with Nitai. And let Haridas Thakura go with Nitai. So the next day, Haridas Thakura and Nityananda Prabhu went at around 11 o'clock. They went. So while going, Nityananda Prabhu, you must, why I am telling you all these pastimes are because you asked what he likes and how we can please him easily. So just to understand his mood of Avaduta mood, he doesn't follow any rules regulation because he is above all rules regulation. He is in ecstatic mood. Okay, spontaneous loving devotional service and preaching he likes so much, claiming the fallen conditioned soul, not just up to Vaikuntha level or Vaidhi Bhakti or Raganga Bhakti. He wants them to dance in ecstasy. That is Nityananda Prabhu likes so much. And anybody who brings anyone into spontaneous devotional service directly, then Nityananda Prabhu can be very easily pleased. Our Guru Maharaj style is that he always teaches spontaneous direct devotional service. No Vaidhi Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti, not like that. We are all Kripa Siddhas anyway. Without their mercy, we cannot even chant. And if we can, we could have done even before coming to Krishna consciousness. That is evidence. So Nityananda Prabhu, while playing, he is going with Namacharya Haridas. Namacharya Haridas is very old man. Okay. Nityananda Prabhu was young. And they both were going. And while walking on the street, there was an opposite house on the There was a Brahmana family, very pious Brahmana family, and the Brahmana young girl, she has come out and she was just cleaning this thing. And Nityananda Prabhu, Haridas Thakur, he said, Haridas Thakur, stop, just see the fun. And then when they turned, that girl came out, then Nityananda Prabhu asked, hello, can you marry me? Will you marry me? So the girl got frightened. That time nobody talks like that. The girl frightened and ran inside to bring her father. And she gone and brought up the father. And this girl was showing, see, this person is asking me to get married. When father saw in the direction, Haridas Thakur alone was standing. Nityananda Prabhu ran away. Haridas Thakur saw, oh my God, he has gone, putting me in trouble. So like that, he was so joyful with all his devotees and servants, so joyfully he will enjoy. His Krishna consciousness is jolly. It's only enjoyable platform. This is taught to us by Nityananda Prabhu. We know that Krishna consciousness is most jolly platform, and every moment it is jolly. Only by Nityananda Prabhu you will know that. And then they will go to Jagai and Madai's house. Correct 11 o'clock, they'll go. Oh, Jagai and Madai, why you are suffering so much by drinking? Why don't you chant Hare Krishna? Jagai and Madai said, how dare you? So they take the sword and come to kill, and Nityananda Prabhu says, hey, Haridas, run. So they will run away from that. And Haridas Thakur says, yes, see, Nityananda, our Mahaprabhu said that there is no need to go to Jagai and Madai, and again you come into Jagai and Madai. So this is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. That 4 class for whom there is no mercy is given, Nityananda Prabhu will give mercy. And if you give mercy to those people, Nityananda Prabhu will be most pleased, because you are serving Nityananda Prabhu. So this is the beauty, mode of Nityananda Prabhu. The next day again, sharp 11 o'clock, Haridas, chal, let's go. So sharp 11 o'clock, they will stand in front of Jagai and Madai. Oh, Jagai and Madai, stop this nonsense. And why you are drinking and intoxicating? Come on, chant Hare Krishna. Then they got again, oh, how dare you? Today I'll definitely kill you. They take the word and they run behind. And then, Haridas, let's run. They both run. And they will be chasing for a very long distance. And somehow they will be saved and they come back. And when they come to evening meeting in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas will not tell one word about whether they went to Jagai Madai or not. This is the beauty, because he understands the mood of Nityananda Prabhu. Serving Nityananda Prabhu by understanding his mood is the most beautiful thing, which easily pleases Nityananda Prabhu and brings him under your control. So this can be achieved by understanding the mood of our Guru Maharaj and serving him. By serving Guru Maharaj, we will become very close to Guru Maharaj and we get the mood understood. In that way, we can become very easily, we can please the Nityananda Prabhu. And the third day again, he went with Haridas, but he didn't go to Jagai Madai's house. So Haridas was telling, hey, it's going to be 11 o'clock, no? You said every day at 11 o'clock, we'll go there. Nityananda Prabhu said, no, today we will not go. Sharp, it has become 11 o'clock. And Jagai and Madai was saying, yeah, where is this Hare Krishna people? Why they did not come today 11 o'clock? So this is the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, that he made Jagai and Madai remember the Vaishnava, remember the God, remember Nityananda Prabhu by not going there one day. This is the beauty. He tricks them into Krishna consciousness without disturbing their free will or any conditioned state. This is the beauty of preaching. Beauty of preaching. He doesn't want any credit that because of me they can know. Nothing. He wants really to deliver them. This is the wonderful quality of Nityananda Prabhu. So he acts all kind of roles not to show off, but see to that some living entity become Krishna conscious. That's all his one-pointed focus. He wants to see the whole world dancing in ecstasy, chanting Gauranga's name. That's all he wants to see. And anybody helps even a small amount in that, he is most pleased. This is Nityananda Prabhu's mood. And devotee care, he loves so much. One
I think we lost him. Hare Krishna Babuji.
So Sivananda went to collect that. And meanwhile, when he came back, Nityananda Prabhu was hungry and all the devotees were hungry. So that time Sivananda sends wife and children, they were crying like anything. Sivananda said, why are you crying? No. This Nityananda Avadhuta, he told that why Sivananda has not given us food, so you will die, your wife will die, your family will die, your children will die, everybody will die. So like that he told. So she was crying sentimentally. And Sivananda said, yes, we all should die. Why we will not provide? This is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. So we went in front of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu has kicked him on the chest, straight away kicking. That why we are all hungry? Why we are hungry? Why you didn't give us prasada will die? This is the beauty of Nityananda Prabhu. That and this Sivananda Sen was jumping in ecstasy that never I have ever imagined in my life that I'll get such a merciful lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu so close to me. So this is the beautiful exchange, loving exchange between his disciples. So it is not very easy to understand. We have to understand the mood, then we know that which is ecstasy, which is not. These activities are like that. No activities are conditioned, no etiquette, nothing. He is just like mad elephant in ecstatic love for Gauranga. He is acting and he wants everyone to act like that. And a devotee is so careful. Devotee is hungry, he cannot tolerate. So these are all some of the positive to understand this mood. So from this you can know that how easily we can please Nityananda Prabhu when we unconditionally serve. Unconditionally, when we serve with the love, you have purchased Nityananda Prabhu. Thank you.
Another question, Prabhuji.
Yes,
If some of the devotees are well qualified, they are serving very nicely, chanting 16 malas for regulative principles, and they also took the shelter, and they're not interested.
Are you audible?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm audible. You are audible, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
We can hear you, Prabhuji.
You can hear you, Prabhuji.
Not able to hear. Hello.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. We are able to hear you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Question, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You are in the mute.
Hare Bol. No, I am in another device, unmuted.
Okay. The question is, there are few devotees. They are very nice and chanting 16 malas, following for regulative principles, doing wonderful seva. And they also took the shelter, but they are not interested or scared to take Diksha. So how can we pray for them, or how can we realize them importance of taking Diksha?
Yeah. Very, very, very good question. Very wonderful question. You see, accepting a spiritual master is not an option. We must first understand. This is not a choice that I know the process, then I don't need a spiritual master. No. Arjuna knows everything. Arjuna knows the process, but still he was perplexed. His decisions are wrong, but he never knew that his decisions are wrong. There is no way for him to know that my decision is wrong because of the bodily concept of life. This is the Maya's power. So finally, he has surrendered. Sishyasteham sadhimantam prapannam. Accepting a bona fide spiritual master is never ever an option. It is mandatory. Why it is mandatory? For example, I'm chanting 16 rounds. I'm following 4 regulative principles. I attend Mangalarti. I do services in the temple. I give some portion as a donation. I read Srila Prabhupada books. I distribute Srila Prabhupada books. And I also preach. All these things are okay, but I'm not getting initiated, okay, because I don't want. And another person who has got initiated. What is the difference between these two? The difference is that, you know, this Kali Yuga is age of sin. You cannot live without sin. It is impossible. And the person who is initiated, if he commits some mistake, breaks some regulative principles occasionally or accidentally by mistake, that is a sinful activity. And if he is initiated, the spiritual master will take the reaction on his own body and not even let him feel that reaction of the sin. And he will not let him get into a lower class yoni of a dog or cat according to the sinful activities. In the next birth, he will get human form of life, that is guaranteed. And then he will continue to chant Hare Krishna. He will get the association. This is the beauty of getting initiated. And if we don't get initiated and we follow all these things, we definitely will commit mistake. We said is Kali Yuga. And by committing mistake, we will have to enter into the lower class yoni for the sinful activities, because you cannot mitigate a sin with a pious activity. That reaction you have to take. Something like you do so many pious activity, you also eat non-veg or do some sinful activity, and then you will get birth in a very rich family in US, you'll go in Rolls-Royce car, you sleep in the bed, dine on the table, and play around in the sofa, but you will be in the body of a dog. What is the use? Good and bad both work in this way. The yoni which you are getting will be animal's life. But for the pious activity, pious result will be there. Sinful activity, sinful result will be there. So this risk is there. Major risk is there. So there is no chance of going back home, back to Godhead because of the Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is sinful age. So we need a spiritual master. What the spiritual master does, he will definitely never ever allow his disciple to get birth in a lower species of life. That guarantee is there for the initiation. And then, first of all, he should not commit mistake, and he should be very serious in Krishna consciousness. That is naturally, that Shakti also will be given to him. And in case accidentally, if he commits mistake, he will be given another chance in the very same life by taking the sinful reaction on his own account by the spiritual master. So initiation is not an option. We have got a chance to become Krishna consciousness. If you want to complete it successfully, either in this life or the next, initiation is mandatory. Otherwise, next life, we don't know what body we will get, and we get an animal body, we will lose the chance of practicing Krishna consciousness. But if we get initiated, then the next body, at least if we have not completed our Krishna consciousness in this life, our next body, human body, is guaranteed. And because it is human body, we will have the chance to chant, and we will continue the counting from how much we chanted in the previous life. That will continue. Not that again you will start from chanting Hare Krishna for the first round. So these are all the advantage. And this is how it is very mandatory to understand Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, we use Mangalarti, I am doing Bhagavatam, I am reading Bhagavatam, I am eating Prasadam only, I am doing service in the temple, all these things I am doing. But why you are doing all these things? One lady has asked a question from US to Guru Maharaj, the same question. Guru Maharaj, I am following 4 regulative principles strictly. I am chanting Hare Krishna 60 rounds every day. I attend the morning programs. I attend Bhagavatam class. I read Srila Prabhupada books. I preach. I conduct Bhakti Vriksha. I worship deity in my house. And I am cooking and eating only prasadam. In all these services, which is very important, that I should give importance to which service? This was the question by the lady. And Guru Maharaj told, good that you were able to do so many devotional service. The purpose of doing all this devotional service is to just capture the modern vibration of Guru. Otherwise, what is the purpose? And we don't have a Guru, whose modern vibration will you catch? The very purpose of doing whatever we are doing will becomes again null and void. So that we don't want. So getting initiated means getting protected. Okay. So why you want to fear about initiation? You should be bold enough to accept a spiritual master, because such a spiritual master is very rare to be found. It is written in all the Shastra. You cannot find a spiritual master so easily. Because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy in this Kali Yuga, in ISKCON Srila Prabhupada's mercy, we have got spiritual masters. Otherwise, it was never available to anybody. It's very rare to be found. Parishit Maharaj, he gave up everything. And he went to the bank of the Ganges. So many rishis came, so many munis came, including Narad Muni and Vyasadev. So many have come. Whom will he select spiritual master here? He can't know anything. He was perplexed at the end of life. All that he knows is, I am going to die. What he doesn't know, what I should do before death, that he doesn't know. And who can answer me that? He will be my spiritual master. And everyone was telling one point, you give all donation to Brahmanas, you distribute your wealth here, you do this particular yajna, you do that. So different people tells different things. Who can be accepted? Who is right? I'm going to die. I can't take a chance. Come on. So because of his strong endeavor in the heart that I'm going to die, I want to know what to do and what not to do. And I want to do the right thing at the time of death. So being an exemplary example, all others can also follow this. I'm not only worrying about my death, I'm also worrying about everybody is going to die. So I want to tell the world what one should do at the time of death because I'm the emperor of the world. I don't mind dying anytime. I'm a soldier. I can die in the battlefield also. There's not a very big thing for me. But I am ruling the whole world, emperor. Everybody is taking me as a role model. Not only I am dying, everybody is going to die. So I want to tell the world at the time of death, before death, what you should do, what you should not do. And here 101 different examples, answers are coming. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna sent Sukadeva Goswami to him. So spiritual master actually is sent by Krishna. And if we fail to recognize at that time, we are very unfortunate. We are very unfortunate. Who is our spiritual master? Nobody else will know other than Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj saw so many exalted personalities, the sages there. Narad Muni and Vyasadeva are bona fide spiritual masters. You know, they were also present. How can he select? How can he select? So he is totally depending on Krishna. That dependency factor has saved him. Krishna personally has sent his spiritual master. So including Narad Muni and Vyasadeva, none of them was supposed to be the spiritual master for Parikshit Maharaj. Only Sukadeva Goswami, whom nobody knows. He was supposed to be the spiritual master. So spiritual master is very rare to be found. It's not ordinary. By great emperors, devotee, he is a saintly king. He is a Raja Rishi. Even he has struggled. Bharata Maharaj ultimately gone into a wrong yoni. He has become an animal. Why? Because not initiated. He was in Baba stage. He was just in ecstasy. He used to cry and roll on the ground out of love for Krishna. But no spiritual master, you are finished. He entered into animal life. We have a live examples. How can we ignore spiritual master's importance? So spiritual master is most important in life, and it's not a choice. And it is not that I can select. It's not a varmala that I can put on the garland of who will be my husband. Not like that. Krishna will send our spiritual master according to our sincerity and endeavor, and we have to grab that opportunity like Parikshit Maharaj. Otherwise, how much ever we advance, even like Bharat Maharaj, we have to enter into an animal life only. So we have to be very careful in this regard. This is not an option, and this is not my selection. Just like you cannot choose what will be my next birth. In the same way, you won't know who is your spiritual master. But Krishna knows everything. That faith you should have. What is that Krishna doesn't know? He knows everything. And he is there in the form of Paramatma in everybody's heart. So he will guide. He is the same Paramatma is there in your spiritual master's heart also. So he will automatically, we will let both of you meet. And you take full advantage of that situation and surrender yourself unto the spiritual master for your own benefit. So please do not consider spiritual master or getting initiation either is an option or it is, an opportunity. No. This is Krishna's arrangement. Personally,
We are unable to hear you, Prabhuji. We are unable to hear you. We are unable to hear you, Prabhuji. We are not hearing. We are not hearing. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you are in the mute. Please unmute. Please unmute. Please unmute.
We are the unfortunate, situation. So please, you have any question on this particular aspect, you can always ask anytime to me, either to WhatsApp or this. I can, tell you the importance of spiritual master. Guru Tattva is not so easy, so ordinary. That's the only thing that we need to know actually.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Anybody has any other questions? You can please open up. Prabhuji is very experienced it, and he's practicing Krishna consciousness last 30-40 years, and he's closely taking a lot of association from Guru Maharaj.
I'm very sorry. Very often internet is getting disconnected, so I have to keep switching over the device.
Yeah.
Because I'm on travel, and actually I plan to stay in a hotel for this program so that internet problem will not be there, but somehow it could not happen.
Okay.
That's Krishna's arrangement.
So if anybody has any question, please unmute and ask.
Any other question, please?
Hare
Yes.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I am Priya from US only. So I just wanted to ask Prabhuji.
Oh, I'm sorry, just a moment. Sorry, can you please repeat?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So my question was like, Prabhuji, after initiation.
I can't hear. Just a moment, please. I am not able to hear you.
Hare Krishna.
I'm so sorry.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, are you able to hear us?
Yes, please.
Go ahead, Priya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So I just wanted to clarify, Prabhuji, if we are taking, after taking initiation, we are very much concerned about Guru Maharaj's health, and any activity which we do, we have to make sure that it doesn't affect him in any way. But we still, there might be chances that we might do something which is not which is affecting him. So how can we identify that we are doing activities which are not affecting him in any way? It's safe for him.
Very simple. As a disciple, we have to do two types of seva. One is called Vapu Seva, another is called Vani Seva. Vapu Seva means serving the body of Guru. Vani Seva means serving his instruction. Every disciple is supposed to do the Vapu Seva and Vani Seva every day. Whether we are far away from Guru Maharaj or we are physically close to Guru Maharaj, within the proximity of reachable, or we are in the male body or we are in the female body, nothing matters. Service to Guru is not bodily and Guru's body is not material. So Vapu Seva is honored here. Otherwise, any body service will be Vapu Seva, but that is not the case. Only Guru's Vapu Seva is transcendental. So how can I do Vapu Seva when I am staying far away or I am in Mataji's body? You can do two Vapu Sevas. Guru Maharaj, our Guru Maharaj is very merciful that he has given one more opportunity to do the Vapu Seva. One Vapu Seva is very strictly following the 4 regulative principles so that his Vapu is not affected. This is a perfect Vapu Seva that every disciple, every day, from wherever they are, they can do. Another Vapu Seva, our Guru Maharaj has specially given us is that the second 4 rounds of Parikrama of Tulsi, you can offer for Guru Maharaj health, which is physical health, his physical body. This is another Vapu Seva. The first 4 rounds you should not offer to Guru Maharaj. First 4 rounds is to purify yourself from the previous sinful activities within the 24 hours what we have done. So that will release you, you will become sinless in the first 4 rounds of Parikrama of Tulsi. After that, the second 4 rounds of Parikrama is the qualified Parikrama, which you can offer for the health of Guru Maharaj. That is again Vapu Seva. Now we have got opportunity up to 15th March. A third Vapu Seva is chanting the Dhanvantari mantra 108 times to keep him alive. In this way, Guru Maharaj is putting himself at a very risky state so that his disciple can get an opportunity to do Vapu Seva. Which Guru has done like this? He is putting himself into such a challenging situation of life and death situation. If the disciples will not do this chanting of this Dhanvantari mantra, he is going to lose his body. This is the predicament, clearly, up to this 5th March. How much risk he is taking? You think it is by karma? No, he is voluntarily accepting this so that he can give more opportunity to his disciples for Vapu Seva. Because his disciples are, so many disciples are thinking, I'm not getting a chance to do Vapu Seva. So he's giving in different ways so that they can do the Vapu Seva. Whether they understand or not, they will do the Vapu Seva, they will get benefited. That's all. That is his motive. Just like Nityananda Prabhu is tricking everybody. So this is our Guru Maharaj's mood. And by following these 4 strictly regulative principles and chanting 16 rounds, and Vani Seva is just worship Gaurnitai, preach and chant Hare Krishna. That's all. It's pretty simple. And he has not given any special Vani Seva. He has given the same 4 principles that Prabhupada has given so that everybody, it is easy to follow the Vani. Otherwise, we will become disobeying spiritual master and the third offense will happen. He never given opportunity to commit offense. Such a spiritual master is him. So we must do the Vapu Seva every day and rest, everything will fall into place automatically. Absolutely, we need not worry that we are not going to affect Guru Maharaj's body. We are going to, if all the disciples and well-wishers do the Vapu Seva following for regulations strictly all over the world, I promise you Guru Maharaj will jump and dance. Because his health is not medically unfit. Doctors cannot do anything to him. Only his disciples can do to him. Right or wrong, good or bad, only disciples he will accept from. Not the medication and doctor. Any medication give, any doctor you take, he will go. Because that is not going to work for him. That is a benefit for the doctors. Okay, they get an opportunity to do some Vapu Seva, they will also be benefited. So he is going for the treatment. We must understand the mood. So the Vapu Seva is so wonderful that we have got that opportunity, and we should also tell others to do this Vapu Seva every day. And then we do the Vani Seva of reading and chanting and preaching. So Guru Maharaj's health we can care by caring ourselves. This is a beautiful thing. By caring ourselves from not falling into the breaking of regulative principles, we care for Guru Maharaj. This is a very wonderful opportunity and way that Guru Maharaj has given us the chances. He is taking all kind of risk to give us the chance to progress. So we should not make a wrong decision. No, I will not take initiation because then his Vapu will be spoiled. No, otherwise you are spoiled and he cannot tolerate. He has come all the way to rescue you. What are you rescuing by not getting rescued? That's not a very good decision. So we must surrender unto him. Once you take initiation, surrender, you will naturally not do anything wrong. Because there is some empowerment he is giving you. Every day he is praying for you. And he is connected to every individual, not group. Okay, Russian congregation, American congregation, not like that. He is Vyaktikat, means he is an individual person and he connects to individual. In Zoom also when he comes, he is connecting to individual soul. Otherwise, how his Zoom visit brings about a transformation in our life. These are all our experience, right? That shows that nothing can stop any kind of connectivity between him and his disciple. Or whomsoever concerned who wants to see him. This media, Zoom, anything, any media cannot stop the connectivity. He can enter into the soul. After all, Narad Muni has spoken to Prahlad when Prahlad did not even develop his body. Only his ears were ready. His body was in the womb, not developed yet. He was, and Kayadu slept off. So her body is also not used. So no media is required for a guru to reach his disciple. That is the potency of guru. That is why guru is not an ordinary person. He can reach you if you have the willpower to see him. So we have to submit. He is there to reach. He has come all the way from Golok Vrindavan Dham. Don't you think he will come from here to America? He will not come. Or from on the same planet Earth, we both are there. He will not contact. He has come to contact us and claim us. So he wants us to take full advantage of that. And we should be very serious in this particular Krishna consciousness. and he will give you all the blissful. He will reveal himself to you when you are very sincere, and you can become close to Guru Maharaj through services. Vapu and Vani Seva. This will bring you very close to him. Not physically being close with him or not close. Like I am with Guru Maharaj holding him every day. I am not close to him. But through service, I am close to him. Now I am sitting in Ahmedabad, he is in Delhi. I am more close than I am in Delhi holding his hand. This we should understand. This is Tattva, Guru Tattva. This we should understand. Through service, how Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj is so close. He never forgets. Always he is feeling. He doesn't feel even separation from Prabhupada. Why? Because through service he is connected to Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj and Prabhupada, not even some 3 or 4 feet distance. He was so many times I saw in dream also. Prabhupada is always with him. I never saw Guru Maharaj alone in any dream. Prabhupada was always sitting behind. This is through service. Through service, one can be very close and be with Guru Maharaj all the time. It's not difficult at all. So in JSS meeting and all, we discuss what are all the instruction Prabhupada has given to Guru Maharaj, and we take up that service because we also promised on the initiation, or we promised on the day of initiation that I will help you in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. So we will also, he has given one instruction that preach unlimitedly. So this is applicable to everybody to assist him. Every disciple should preach. That is his Vani, because that is the instruction he has received from Prabhupada. So his Vani Seva means preaching. Very clear. We don't have any doubt also about his Vani. What is the instruction? Everything is clear like sunlight. Jai Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Really, so many doubts were there. It got cleared when you explained it so nicely. Thank you, Prabhuji. Every time we hear to Guru Maharaj lecture, initially we don't know whether lecture has started. But when we hear your Namo Vishnu Padaya, your voice, oh, we get charged up. So now we are, Gopikant Prabhuji has given us an opportunity to see you in live. We are seeing, we are able to interact with you. We are very fortunate, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Jai, thank you. Jai Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you so much. So, yeah.
Prabhuji, one minute.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Prabhuji, like what all you said just now for serving Guru Maharaj, I heard, but I am not very good in remembering all the things. Can you please put them in the text form so that we can read and we can serve Guru Maharaj? Like Vak Seva, you said Vani Seva, you said all those things. I heard, I understood a little, and if I read in the text form, I can able to memorize and I can do more better. Can you please do that? One more thing, Prabhuji, like the Dhanvantari mantra, what you said in the before, can you please put it in the text form so that also we can...
Yeah, definitely. Yes. I'll send you. No problem.
Yes, Mataji. You are in Radha Bhaktruksha team, Mataji. Which WhatsApp group you are in?
Prabhuji, I am in, I'm from Hyderabad. Sudha Mataji group I am.
Sudham, okay. I'll post it, Mataji. Radha Gopinath, the Telugu Bhaktruksha, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. And group, I am there.
Okay.
Haribo. Thank you.
So, thank you very much, Rajeshwar Guru Prabhu. You enlightened.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ దండవత్ ప్రణామం. నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే ఎన్నో 84 లక్షల జీవరాశుల్లో మానవ జన్మ చాలా అరుదైనది అంటారు కదా, మరి ప్రీవియస్ జన్మలో అనిమల్ లైఫ్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు అనిమల్ లైఫ్ లో జ్ఞానం ఉండదు అంటారు కదా, అప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా మనం కర్మ చేసింటాము? అంటే ఇప్పుడు డివోషనల్ సర్వీస్ చేస్తున్నాము అంటే ప్రీవియస్ లైఫ్ లో అనిమల్ లైఫ్ లో ఎలాంటి కర్మ తీసుకుంటాము? లేదు మనం చాలా మెటీరియల్ లైఫ్ లో చాలా ఇష్యూస్ ఉంటాయి, హెల్త్ ఇష్యూస్, అంటే అప్పుడు ఎలా కర్మ తీసుకుంటాం? అంటే అప్పుడు మనకు హ్యూమన్ లైఫ్ ఉండదు కదా, జ్ఞానం ఉండదు కదా, ఏ విధంగా మనకు ఈ అంటే కృష్ణుణ్ణి సేవించాలి, మనకు ఆ భాగ్యం తగ్గుతుంది?
The question is, our body is transforming through 8.4 millions of yonis, different species. Suppose sometimes some human bodies will get devotional service and some bodies will get some miseries. How can we understand is animals are doing some karma, that's why in the animal body we did some karma, that's why we are doing we are getting this either devotional service or either miseries? How can we understand that 8.4 millions of species traveling and the current life.
Very good question. You please translate to her in Telugu. My answer.
Yes, you understand. Please, you can go.
Oh, very good, very good. So the 8,400,000 species of bodies are there for the living entity to get into different climate and situation and planets to enjoy their senses. An option is given. For animals, there are no karmas. Karma is applicable only to human being. So from here, you have three options. By using your karma, either you can develop your punya stock and go to upper planetary system to get a better sense enjoyment, and then again come back when the bank balance is finished. I mean, your punya sukriti is finished, and then again do karma. Second option, do impious activities and get into the lower species of life. Third option is to live only on the planet of Earth, but maybe in a lower species of life, not to the lower planet. These are all the options by karma that you can do. And you cannot make a choice that where I want to go. You can only make an attempt. Okay, I want to go to Swargaloka, so I do this activity. But there is no guarantee because the activity may be wrong, then it may give a wrong reaction also. However, Krishna consciousness is above all karma. So Krishna consciousness is not obtained by karma. Manushya, this, what is it called? This human body is not obtained by karma. Human body is obtained by the mercy of Krishna. And 8,400,000 species of bodies are obtained not by karma. That's an evolution cycle that a living entity is given a chance according to how much percentage of goodness and passion or ignorance he is surrendering himself unto. Accordingly, that body is allowed, which is highly rajasic or tamasic or sattvic, and different planetary system. So this, depending upon his ratio of surrendering into the three different modes of material nature, his body is selected by the material nature. That is not by karma. Karma is applicable only to human form. And you can come out of all kind of karmas in this particular human form of life if you get a bona fide spiritual master and the process of bhakti. So human form is not because of karma, and animals have no karma.
Clear, Mataji?
అంటే ప్రభుజీ ఇప్పుడు హ్యూమన్ లైఫ్ లో మనం మెజరీస్ తీసుకున్నామంటే అంటే అంటే ప్రీవియస్ బర్త్ లో కూడా హ్యూమన్ లైఫ్ వచ్చింటే అప్పుడు మనం కర్మ చేసి ఉంటాం.
Yes. You are suffering because you did some mistake in the previous life, in the current life, or in the previous life. That's why you are getting the human life and suffering. For animals, there will be no karma. Only for human bodies will have the karma.
You are suffering because you are in material world. Be animal or human, doesn't matter. Everybody will be suffering only. This is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. It is not only human is suffering. Don't think like that. Everybody starting from Brahma to an insignificant ant, everyone in every planet is suffering only because it is dukkhalayam. The creation itself is meant for suffering only. So there is no possibility that you can come out of the suffering unless otherwise you take to devotional service to Krishna. There is no chance, other chance. Harirnama, Harirnama, Harirnama iva kevalam, kale nasteva, 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 gadiranya. There is no other way, no other way, no other way than chanting the holy name of Lord, holy name of the Lord, holy name of the Lord to come out of this particular suffering and miseries, which is the goal of life.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you one and all for your wonderful association and make me remember Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Guru Maharaj. Because of you, I am remembering them so much and I am, feeling very happy because of that. I am very indebted. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha
పతితానం పావనేభ్యో
Ishwara Gaura Prabhu ki
Jai.
Namaveda Bhaktarinda ki
Jai.
Chilla Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you very much. Very good.
Hare Krishna.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
Yes, Mataji.
ధన్వంతరి మహామంత్రం అది పెట్టండి ప్రభుజీ. బీవీ రాదు అదే గ్రూప్ లో ప్రభుజీ.
Sure, Mataji. We'll do that.
Okay.
With some senior BV groups, we'll put all other groups as well. Thank you.
Okay, ప్రభుజీ. థ్యాంక్స్ ప్రభుజీ.